Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the toolbox store, just garage mechanic style. I'm not a professional. I literally just fix my own cars and friends and family, stuff like that. And all the tools that I've had in here and different things that I've added into recently. Starting off, got the box. It's the US General Series 3 box, and pretty much bought the box because of the color, not gonna lie. But I do really like the configuration of the box and how solid of a box this is. This is actually a very, very nice toolbox for the price. So I'd highly recommend it. One thing about it though is Harbor Freight didn't want to sell this to me because I didn't bring my pickup truck. Apparently they forklift these in the pickup truck, and it shocked me. This little 42-inch weighs like 350 pounds, and it was kind of a bitch getting it into the SUV by myself. They didn't offer help. They said they couldn't help me with that, so maybe bring help or something if you're looking to purchase one of these and you don't have a truck, but it will fit in a Toyota 4Runner or a newer one. Just throwing that out there. But this is the top drawer. Pretty much, it's like mainly sockets and ratchets, but I also wanted to have things that I would mainly grab, not just automotive related, just, everyday use kind of stuff. But starting off, got ratchets here. Pretty much, I got the super long half, super long 3/8, the half, the 3/8, and the 1/4 inch. These are all flex head Pittsburgh Pro ratchets. Haven't had a problem with them. I honestly think they're good ratchets. I noticed if you put a ton of force on them, like, they tend to bow a little bit, but it never broke or anything, and they've come in handy. Then I dabbled into the Icon ratchets, which, I think Icon makes good ratchets, but they're not amazing. Like, the quality is not, I don't know, it's not where what they say about it, but they are really nice ratchets. But I do got their stubby 3/8, the 1/4 inch, the 3/8 and the half. Then I got a snap-on ratchet here, which is my favorite ratchet. Snap-on ratchets are like smooth as butter, and I love this. This is my go-to for sure. I want to add more snap-on ratchets throughout time. It just shocked me like how solid and clean these ratchets are. Like, they're amazing. They're worth the money. Then I got the old Craftsman wrench here, the 1/2 inch. This thing I've used for like 15 years. Is actually my dad's old wrench, so kind of sentimental. Then I got these little thumb wheel ratchets, which come in handy so often. It's pretty much just a ratchet without a handle. These are from Harbor Freight. You can get all 3 of these for $5. I mean, they're invaluable sometimes. I got the Icon Gold ratchet, which was a gift from a friend. Got the Icon semi-deep socket set. I mainly bought this set because I wanted something just to grab real quick instead of dealing with all the socket rails. It's all in 3/8, and then I got the 25-inch breaker bar and the 15-inch breaker bar. That is a Stanley Walmart breaker bar, and that thing is literally indestructible. I paid like $9 for it a long time ago, and I've removed all kinds of bolts that were crazy hard, huge streeter bars, and that thing has never broke, and it's crazy. Sometimes more expensive tools aren't always better. Then I got the little hex piece set there. And I got the screwdrivers and stuff, a little pry bar that I've always had in my top drawer, and I have nicer ones below, but that too. This was a recent purchase. These snap-on Talon grip pliers, needle nose. I use needle nose pliers a lot, so I kind of fell in love with the Talon grip design of these. How you got this super rough part, and then you got a little smooth part, and then it kind of, this goes for like bigger and bigger. The way these pliers adjust, the way they feel in your hands, the grips, everything. These are really, really nice pliers, and I really do like them a lot. Haven't used them much, but I love them. And then I got Irwin vice grip pliers, which are great. The Doyle soft jaw pliers, and then I got the Icon regular kind of pliers, which Icon makes good pliers. Like, I really do enjoy Icon's pliers, and a lot of other Icon tools. The ratchets are a little bit, whatever to me. We got our hammer, robo grip pliers, and then pocket lights, mirror, various extensions, open end sockets, spark plug socket. I got this knife from Icon. This is a great knife. It's very strong, very durable. It's very sharp. It's got ceramic bearings in it, so it glides real smooth. And it's one of my favorite things I bought from Icon. And I just cut a lot of rope and stuff with it. I know it's not totally automotive related, but then I got my box cutter, and this is another set from Icon that I really like. I got this on sale, but I didn't even pay a retail for this. It's like a little flex head ratchet. They put like Phillips head, Allen's, hex, all that kind of stuff. Flathead, and this acts as a extension. This also acts as a handle. It goes through the center, so you can make it into a T-handle. It's a really versatile little tool, and it comes in this cool box. And then over here is where I keep my bigger sockets, like 35, 32, 27, 24, stuff like that. The heavyweight 32, heavyweight 35. Then I got my sockets here, which are pretty much all Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh makes good sockets. Like, I've never broke one. I don't really see the need to buy expensive ones. The only reason I bought the Icon ones because they had the semi-deep size and I wanted that, and I like the tray that it comes in. But other than that, like, I'll always buy cheap Pittsburgh sockets. They do exactly what they need to do, and pretty much it's all metric and all sizes. Other than this rack here is standard, but standard 3/8 deeps. And then I got this set here. This is Sunex. These are magnetic sockets, 1/4 inch. I absolutely love this set. For the longest time I just used painter's tape or whatever, and it kind of barely taped it onto the socket, especially like manifold bolts and stuff that you just can't really see, and you kind of have to guess. These magnetic sockets come in handy so well. And they're like 45 bucks on Amazon for the whole set. And then I also got the organizers on Amazon too. You get like 9 of these for like 20 bucks with all the pegs. The pegs are interchangeable. You can take some off, add some on to kind of condense it. You could also put like 1/4 inch, 3/8, and half, like I did on my torque and hex sockets there. And then my next drawer, this is the wrench drawer for the most part. Mainly Icon wrench, or all Icon wrenches. And I do love the Icon wrenches. Like, the ratchets or whatever, but the wrenches are really good quality. The flex head is very stiff. The ratcheting mechanism feels very smooth. I initially bought this set. This goes from like 8 to 19 millimeter, no skips. And then I got the standard version as well. Then I got the stubbies. And the stubbies, I like the offset that they have on them. And then also the reversible ratcheting is really cool too. I got their S wrenches. These are wrenches that I could see so many scenarios where I could have used a wrench like this before. And I honestly didn't even know wrenches like this existed. And when I saw them, I wanted to add them in. And then these are just wobble sockets from Icon. I haven't not used them yet. I just got them. But, you know, I'm always the type that would just take a wobble adapter and then just go ahead and put a socket on it. I mean, you don't really need stuff like this, but it's kind of cool to have a set. And I got them on sale. Then I got little stubby flex head things. I got my Harbor Freight bottle opener. Icon hammer. I absolutely love this hammer. Once again, I'm cheap with tools. I've always been cheap with tools, but like this, I've never think in a million years I paid $50 for a hammer, but here I am, and I love this hammer. I've only used it once, but I love the weight, the way it feels. There's not even a scratch on it from me knocking the crap out of a tie rod end, and I love it. And then got the big size wrenches too, 21, 22, 24, 27, 30, and 32. Like, this is a massive wrench. Like, this wrench is like It's like 18 inches long, just this one wrench. And I kind of thought this was a dumb purchase because it's like for bigger sizes like this, you're just going to use a socket. Like there's going to be plenty of clearance for it. Maybe this will come in handy for some other project. I'm not sure. But, and I got these literally for like $100. So it's not like I paid retail for them or anything like that. But they're reversible ratcheting. They look cool. Maybe they'll come in handy at some point. Kind of like one of those things you don't really need. You know, you can get away with doing a lot of stuff with a lot less. This drawer, screwdrivers and picks, pretty much all Icon. I really do like the Icon screwdrivers. I love their handles. I love the grip pattern, everything, how they feel. I love the little grooves they added in on the newer ones, and the magnetic tip is actually pretty dang strong. I like the case that comes in, obviously. And the bigger sizes also have this little, nut here you can put a wrench on, give it more torque, and that's just like a unique add-on. I know it's nothing new for screwdrivers, but it's new to me, so I like that. And then I got their minis. I got their mini Torx, mini Phillips and flathead. I love this set. 15 bucks, I can't beat it. Their picks are, I wouldn't recommend the picks. The picks feel very cheap to me. I feel like these Pittsburgh ones have just as good, if not better quality than those, and those are $1 usually, or $2. This pick set, on the other hand, I absolutely love. I mainly bought it for the gasket scraper, which works very well. I love this gasket scraper, but I fell in love with their picks, especially this angled or this curved one. Then also comes with the angled one and a straight pick. I got plastic pry kit stuff there. And then this is my electronic drawer. Got the pocket lights, got the Foxwell. This is the Elite model scanner. It's like 150 bucks on Amazon, and literally this is like a middle tier scanner. It's not a basic one. It has certain software into it, depending on which manufacturer you buy for. And you could update other software and stuff like that in there that makes it able to access things that a normal scanner can't. So if you're looking for something like that, I use it to reset my throttle position sensor on electronic throttle body for a Honda. Then I got the digital inspection camera, multimeter, headlamp, heat gun or heat thermometer. And then this is like my plier drawer. I love these pliers. They totally knocked off Nipix on it, but this design right here is what makes the pliers. I mean, this is the pliers wrench from Icon, to where you only have to put pressure on one side to get a really solid grip. There's tons of different settings you can set it to, and this is a really nice set of pliers. I love it. Then I got the parrot nose I haven't used. I got the S-jaw, which I haven't used. I got their needle nose. These ones come in handy a lot. These are hose clamp pliers, but I use them for connectors and stuff like that, like 2-prong connectors. These little tweezer pliers, these are from Doyle, another Harbor Freight brand. I absolutely love these. They've come in handy a lot. Then I got the long nose, needle nose. This tool I got on Amazon for like $5. This is for the clamps that hold on like your radiator and stuff like that. This is coming handy instead of like hitting it sideways with a pair of pliers. Like this fits perfect. That's what these are designed for. And once again, $5 on Amazon. You know, you can't go wrong with cheap tools. Like something like this, like you don't need like the highest end tool for that. It works. I got my diagonal snips, and then I got the push pin pliers there and here. I got the Icon snap ring pliers. Comes in this cool little kit and everything. I've done snap rings with the cheap Pittsburgh ones and never had a problem. But now I have a nicer set and all the different various things that you could use. It's just a smaller snap ring set, you know, but I'm never really going to deal with anything super big. So I like having the set. I like the case and all that comes in, which is stupid, but yeah. And then in here, is the power tool drawer. It's all Bauer stuff. I don't really use impacts or anything ever. I prefer ratchet everything by hand. I do use the hex one, actually a lot, but they're pretty dang good. Like, I mean, they're not a Milwaukee, of course, but they're up there. I mean, for the price range and everything, they're great impacts. Got the half, the hex, the high torque half, and the 3/8. And then this drawer, this is kind of like my heavier duty stuff. I got the pickle fork. This tool I've always used for brakes. You just ratchet this and it expands, pushes in your piston. This is probably like 10 bucks on Amazon, like, you know, a cheap tool, but I use it all the time. I've been using this for years. And then I got the little S-clip. I think this actually came with that, if I'm not mistaken, but you use this to hang your caliper, hang it on the spring and all that. Very useful. It's just a little hook, but comes in handy. I got the pickup magnet. We all drop shit. This is the self-adjusting oil wrench, and I absolutely love this thing. This thing is a game changer from the traditional ones. Just works really well. It's like 10 bucks Harbor Freight. Can't beat it. Pry bars, all that kind of stuff. I got the impact driver. Smack the end with a hammer, gives it a quick quarter turn. These work great for rotor screws and stuff, and you can also change the head, different stuff. Just something stubborn bolt, you know, that needs some torque. Chisels, puller, sledgehammer, dead blow, mallet, wire brush, you know, files and stuff like that. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this drawer. This is like my torque wrenches, cheap torque wrenches. I got the cheap Walmart one, 1/2 inch, cheap, because I don't torque really anything, honestly. I mean, I'll torque the lug nuts, but I don't, you know, obviously if you're doing something internal, you have to use torque wrench and all that, but you know, I got the 3/8 Pittsburgh, and then I got the Craftsman inch-pound one and 3/8, and then I got the various extensions, all Icon, the 1/2 inch, the 3/8, and a 1/4 inch. And yeah, is there any difference between Icon extensions and a Pittsburgh one? Not really. I feel the same way. Even if you bought a Snap-on extension versus Pittsburgh, I don't really see the major difference between any of it. But I mean, it was like an impulse buy because they were kind of on sale. If I bought a certain amount of Icon stuff, I got this discount, so kind of pulled me in. I do like the case, and I like how they're all organized and stuff like that. I do like that aspect of it. But you know, it's just one of those things. I got their adapters too. Then I got, you know, these are all Pittsburgh ones. Pittsburgh wobble sockets, which I don't really like wobble sockets. And I wouldn't really use them, but I just throw them in there. I kind of want to get another set or something to fill it out. These are e-torque sockets. I just bought cheap ones just because I've never had to deal with an e-torque yet. But, you know, just kind of like having it, like, just in case. And then the bottom drawer is this, all my flow case stuff. This is a master brake kit, which, you know, I mean, I've always been the same way with brakes. I use that one tool I showed you guys for the front brakes, and for the back brakes, I use a giant screwdriver or crowbar or whatever. I mean, you could innovate this stuff, but this is the master set that comes with all the different unique things to do a lot of different makes and models. So this is kind of cool to have. I got it on sale. And honestly, if you're looking for a kit like this and you don't want to spend, you know, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, like, you know, you can buy something like that. It's very similar to this on Amazon for 20 bucks. Like, no lie. It's just pieces of metal. Like, maybe the threads on the thing could go wrong in the other ones, but there's not much that can go wrong with that. So then I got my Bosch organizer. I just keep like nuts and bolts and cotter pins, fuses, brake grease, my soldering gun, just little various odds and ends. And then I got this vacuum pump. This brand, whatever the hell that is, this is a great vacuum pump. Comes in a case and everything for bleeding brakes, and it was like 15 bucks. I've gone through like 2 of these. One of them I paid like 40-50 bucks from AutoZone, and it broke within a year. This thing has lasted for years and comes in a case. So I'd highly recommend that brand. I got the Icon extractor kit, and then I got some drill bits there. And then in this drawer, I keep my tire repair kit, tripod stand, some clamps, suction cup, safety glasses, gloves, and then also this inflator tool. I don't even bother taking a compressor. This thing can pump up your tires even if they're dead flat. And you use it to top it off. Is it going to be the fastest thing? No, but it works. Just plug a battery into that thing and it works great. I love that tool. On the top, I got the Bauer floodlight, got the Bauer radio, which the radio sound quality is a little off. Got the 2 Icon lights, which I love these. This was actually the first Icon thing that I purchased. And started falling in love with the Icon brand. And got my floor jack there, Daytona 3-ton. Can't go wrong with that jack for the price. And I got several things to the jack stands. Got some extra car parts there, my coolant funnel, battery charger, radio. Got that vacuum, but I got the new Bauer one. And for a cordless vacuum, this is a very powerful vacuum. I do really like it a lot. Up on the top rack is where I keep like chemicals and PB Blast, brake clean, you know, transmission fluid, brake fluid, all that kind of stuff. Then I got my car washing stuff, wax clay soap, and then my drain pans and funnels and pumps and stuff. And then below that I keep like wood and extra jacks, bottle jacks, all that. Got my shop crane here, or engine hoist, cherry picker, or whatever you want to call it. I love that it folds. Got my dolly, which I will use, you know, wheel stuff in and out and stuff, even automotive, but it's always helpful to have a dolly for things. And then I got my little Husky, tiny little compressor that I really don't ever use, but I used to use it a lot. But also got the Icon chair, which this chair is very comfortable. I'm still going to be the type that literally just sits on the floor, but I just thought it was cool, you know, extra little seat in the garage. And I don't know, it's very comfortable though. Like, I really do like that chair. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, I also do have this tool, which I use a lot. This is a tool creeper. You know, like when you're underneath a car and you're like awkwardly reaching for stuff and you don't really know where your wrenches are or whatever. Like, you can keep all your tools in here. You can keep like nuts and bolts in here. And I don't know what happened in this one, but there's 2 magnets, so you're gonna hook your pocket light and kind of like roll that around. This is like a $15 thing, and it's proven to be super handy and super useful to me. Like, I don't always use a creeper. I do have a creeper, but I don't always use one for myself, but I always use this one for the tools. Just really good tool there. Really comes in handy, and that's pretty much it. Definitely let me know what you guys think I should add in. I'm definitely going to start buying more snap-on ratchets. I fell in love with that one. I haven't had it that long, but it is the smoothest, cleanest ratchet I've ever felt in my whole life. And everybody across the board has always said that. You know, I'm not going to go all out on snap-on and all that kind of stuff, but there are some of the the ratchets, like, I really do want them, and I am going to add those in. But let me know what basic, cheap, you know, tools that I could add in that you know, have proven to be very useful to you guys and stuff like that. Like I said, this is definitely like an amateur thing, and I'm not like, you know, I mean, I watch all kinds of channels on YouTube, especially Toolbox Tours. I love his channel, and people have the most amazing boxes with all kinds of great tools and everything. But you know, and good for them, it's great for them, and it's really cool. But they are in the profession. Like, I work in manufacturing and shipping. Like, I don't, you know, I do logistics and do some manufacturing. Like, if I worked in the automotive world, I'd have better stuff than this. But just basic tools, you know, for the average Joe that works on mainly Toyotas and Hondas and Subarus, stuff like that. That'd be helpful. And let me know what you guys' favorite thing. If you guys learned anything, I appreciate that too. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video here, guys, and peace out, guys.